Hi guys, this is Rob from My English Teacher Rob, and today we're talking about why you should find somebody to practice speaking English with as soon as possible. And I'm not talking about another teacher, I'm not talking about the people that are in your English class, I'm talking about a real live native speaker. One of the things I hear a lot from my students is that they're very good at reading and they're very good at listening, but they never get any chance to practice speaking. So today I want to tell you I want to talk to you a little bit about... So let's record sound here! Today I'm going to give you a couple of ways that you can find somebody to practice with. I'm actually just waiting for one of my own practice partners who I practice speaking Russian with to arrive as it happens. But oh, is it now? Hang on. So this is my friend Dmytro. He helps me with my Russian and I'm helping him with his Spanish. So we're going to go grab a coffee. I'll see you there. Я хочу практиковать по-русски языке. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should find someone to practice English with right now. The first reason is that it's fun. It's more fun meeting someone out to go for a coffee or someone to practice with than it's ever going to be sitting at home with a textbook. When people think, I want to learn to speak English, the first thing that seems to come to most people's minds is I'm going to buy a book or I'm going to reserve a class. Or they think of school and teachers, and it doesn't have to be like that. You can have fun with it too. I've had so much fun learning other languages by going out and meeting people, going to museums, going to events, and I've made friends that I'm still in contact with even today from several years ago when I started learning Spanish. Also, learning a language in this way is much more social. I don't know about you, but I work at home in my office, and if you work in an office, the last thing you want at the end of the day is to sit down with another book. You want to get out and be social with people, and it's much more enjoyable. No? No, not me. Reason number 2, it's necessary to the learning process, especially with a language. If you want to learn to be an artist or a painter, you can read about paints and brushes in a book, but at some point you've got to pick up a brush and paint something, right? If you want to be a musician, you can look at music in a book, you can read about music, but at some point you've got to pick up an instrument and play some music, right? It's the same with a language. If you just open a book and you read words on a page, you're not really learning the language, you're learning about the language. You don't really know it until you get out and start using it. So finding someone to practice with is absolutely essential to the learning process. The third reason is that it's easier than you might think.
Yeah, I've posted a message that I want to have some practice in Spanish and I can give the Russian in exchange.
It's like a language exchange meet here in Barcelona, and they've got a Facebook page. So I think one of us posted a message, I can't remember who it was now, and I replied and said, I can help you with Spanish if you can help me with your Russian. Many people think it's difficult to find somebody to practice with, and the truth is, it was very easy for me to find people to practice with. You can post a message on for example, on Facebook, websites such as Couchsurfing and Meetup.com, or other specific language learning services such as ITALKI and Verbaling. They all have forums and some of them you can search by region. A lot of my friends who I meet to practice Russian with, I found on the forums of language exchange events here in Barcelona. I simply went on there, I posted a message just saying, I'm looking for somebody to practice Russian with, I can help you with English and Spanish, and within a few days I had a bunch of people message me back. Once you get a reply from someone on a forum, you can then take it one step further and arrange to meet the person out in a public place for a coffee. Do remember to stay safe though, always choose a public place. Reason number 4, it's interesting. Sure, you can read about other foreign cultures in a book and learn about English culture by, looking on the internet. You can read the Wikipedia page for London, but it's never going to be the same as meeting up with a real live person who can tell you what it's like being an English person, or who can explain the cultural differences for you.
We eat a lot of borscht and salad, and our girls are the most beautiful in the world.
I don't think I would have survived my first few years here in Spain if I hadn't had Spanish people around me telling me what I was doing wrong, that I was eating at the wrong time of day, for example, or that I'd just drunk a full cafetera of coffee and I was going to be awake most of the night. Reason number 5, it's going to be more productive for you in your language learning. Words on a page are completely abstract concepts until you actually start producing those sounds and using them with a real person. You're going to find it so much easier to remember the expression on your friend's face when they explained a word for you. You're going to remember that joke. You're going to remember the experience that you had while you were learning the language. If you're just reading the words on a page, they might eventually stick in your memory, but you will remember them so much clearer and so much better if you build experiences around the language. That's all we've got time for today. Your mission is to go out there and find someone who you can practice speaking English with, a native English speaker. If you've enjoyed this video today, don't forget to drop me a comment underneath the video and tell me, have you already got a practice partner? If so, where did you find them? Tell me. If you're new here today, don't forget to click on the subscribe button in the corner before you go. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. My name's Rob, and I want to help you to become fluent and confident in English so that you can go out into the world and make lots of new English-speaking friends, which is what we've been talking about today, right? I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.